this, you see, I moved the, let me show here, I don't know if you see it. Okay, I will just move a little bit the tube, and you see how the pressure is going up and down with the movements. That's what I wanted to demonstrate to you before, that every movement of the patient is changing the pressure. It is move the hand down, up, sideways. Okay, that's why today there is a problem with the pressure. Now what I will do, I will connect our device. First, I will inflate, just to show you. I will deliberately put the pressure in the tube to, what is it now, or something like 70. Okay, remember it was 70. I'll show you our device, which you saw before in the video. That's a device. It's very small. It's very light. It's full of air, basically. Okay. When you take it out of the box, it just turned on. There's only turn on. There's no off. Turn it on with this pulling out the strip, which engages basically the battery. Now you take 10 cc. There's no need to think so much. 10 cc of air inside. This charges our buffer, and now I connect it to the ETT. Where is it? And here, I connect it, and now it is connected. We have, our device has a color code reading. It's with the light, okay? And the idea behind it is that you can see it from far away. And you will see also very many angles. You see, it's not sensitive to angle. You can see it anywhere that it is hanged somewhere. You can see it from 3 meters or even from 4 meters away, which enables the nurses simply to walk by and see that the pressure is correct. We have color coding reading, and the color, the pressure now is, let me do some adjustment, because after you did it, you can adjust the pressure also. Yeah, okay. And I put it to 27, and if I do now, and that's what I do for the demonstration with the nurses, if I now do the same motions, it stays stable. And by the way, you remember before it was 70, right? So basically, just by connecting it, I kind of showed you that it was 70, and now it is 27. It will stay like this. Doesn't matter what movements I do, it doesn't jump. That's all. It can be hanged anywhere. We have this universal hanger. It's just this rubber strip, because we found out that each hospital, they have their own preferred place. Some of them have a bar by the side of the bed. Some of them, many actually, like to simply connect it on the tubing that leads to the ETT, because this is extremely light. They just hang it there, and this basically, instead of, I told you before, they need today to come 3 times for each patient. Every time before, what they do now is connect this, measure, adjust. All this work is eliminated completely. They connected this once, and now they just walk by, see that the pressure is okay, write it down once per shift if they need to, and that's it.
Just to let you guys know, you have 3 minutes left, so we have some space and time for questions.
Yeah, so we can essentially go to the questions session.
All right. Thank you for the engaging presentation. Now the floor is yours for your questions.
Hello, I'm Lenka. I would like to ask you about the manometer, because in Czech Republic, typical is, or the trend is use automatic manometer. For example, when cuff of the ET tube or of endotracheal tube is inflated, so the automatic manometer is to filling. And your device is compatible with this automatic manometer?
So if you have, it's very rare to have electronic automatic manometers like this. I don't know what percentage of hospitals have it. At least in Israel, it's not more than 10% of the hospitals that have automatic manometers. And most of the time, it's not on all the beds. And I mean, also in Europe, we went to Portugal, Italy, Germany, Ireland. We never saw more than 10% of hospitals with any kind of automatic continuous manometer. If they have it in all beds, then they don't need this.
Yes.
This is for places who don't have, or if they have it in just some of the bed, then this enables them essentially to have all the beds with the same automatic control system without need to buy expensive equipment.
Yeah, okay, thank you very much. And the second question, if I have, again, do you have some another products, for example, ET tubes, tracheal tubes, and breathing circuits, all, we can say all airway management?
So the other devices will be available only the end of next year because the regulatory process takes time.
Okay, and the material of some ET tubes and tracheal tubes is PVC or polyurethane?
It's
that's the secret.
it's not. It's neither any of them. It's a third kind of material.
Okay, thank you. I asked about the VAP prevention and nosocomial infection because polyurethane it's against some.
It's better.
So it's better. So okay. So I will be interesting next year. Okay.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Oh, also the manometer.
All right, guys. Some other questions?
Just on manufacturing, where are you manufacturing? Are you yourselves manufacturing all these products, or do you outsource the manufacturing?
So we also manufacture. This is manufactured in Israel, and the oral care that you saw here is from the final manufacturing in the UK. So this would be made in Israel, and this would be labeled made in the UK.
Thank you.
Maybe one question from my side. What's the feedback from physicians and nurses regarding your product?
So as I said, they like it very much, and they like that it saves time for the nurses. And they immediately recognize, their recognition with the demonstration of the problem, they recognize it, and they know that today they don't like the situation that every time they come, they invest all this work and it's never good. So they're aware of the problem, and once they use it, they're very well aware that it saves them lots of time and work.
Thank you. So guys, we'll place for one last question.
Okay, if I may ask, I did not understand when you put the actual meter was 70 and then it was 27 on the disposable one. How do you gauge that difference?
So we have our own measurement. This is electronic. We have inside an electronic sensor that senses the pressure. So before connecting, we set our device to the pressure 27. And you basically what you saw is that the tube was before 70, and when I connected it to our device, it became 27.
Okay. So 27 is like the 70 on the actual meter.
Yes.
Okay, I got that. Thank you.
Okay, so once again, thank you very much, guys, for the interesting presentation. And I'm sure we will have some contact sharing for you. We had it in the chat. And coming up next, we have Medic Progress, represented by Pavel Sedlacek.
Thank you very much.
So thank you, guys.